Hello, Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. How are you guys doing? For those of you that are new to my channel, welcome. For those of you that don't know me, my name is Trixie, and I'm going to be doing a general reading for the sign of Virgo. Please only take the messages that resonate. Now, I'm getting ready to make these few announcements. The first announcement is I am still working on what I'm going to give away. I'm trying to make this as unisex, something that everybody can use. I am going to be doing another giveaway because, as we all know, my birthday done came and went. So, cross watchers, you are welcome as well. Another announcement I want to make is that I want to thank everybody that's subscribing and supporting my channel. It really means a lot. Okay? I truly appreciate all the love and dedication. It means a lot. So, like, share, subscribe, and comment. Share with your friends. Share with your family. You know what I'm saying? Come subscribe to the channel. Let's get ready to tap into this energy, Virgo. What's your overall energy? What's the start? Ooh, cards are sticking together a little bit. What is the starting energy for Virgo? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Let's see, what's the energy? The Nine of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. So, okay. The Nine of Wands is a card of how long are we going to just stay to ourselves? How long are we going to keep doing something by ourselves? Some of y'all got somebody or a situation and the universe like trying to either pull someone out of their shell or trying to get somebody to see that if nobody else like doesn't take action by yourself. Nine of Wands is wounded warrior energy, Virgo. You cannot keep coddling somebody. I don't know who this is that wants you to hold their hand. They want you to be there with them every time they go somewhere and do something. And you might be looking at somebody like, what about my life? What about what I need? What about what I need to get done? So, some of y'all need to know whoever this is that's looking for you to kind of like, just stop your life and support everything they got going on. And then when you don't go, they got the nerve to say, well, I had to, like, they bring up them doing stuff by themselves as if they're not an adult. So whoever this Aries, Leo, Sagittarius is, whoever this fire sign is that wants to use what they did by themselves as a way to play the victim role and to get others to feel sorry for them, the universe is letting you know, stop letting whoever this is do that to you. Because whoever this is that, they constantly, some of y'all got somebody, you can't stop working or stop your business projects or stop your meetings or because somebody wants you to be there for everything. Like, that's life. Everybody's not going to be there for everything, but y'all got somebody that, they, either you, Virgo, somebody could be looking at you like this is how you acting, but the energy I'm picking up on, this is somebody in your energy or it's a situation where like it's constantly repeating itself. Why is the Nine of Wands here for Virgo? Magician card here. Gemini energy, major arcana. So now I see where the conflict is coming in at. The Magician is a major arcana. So whoever this is that can't manifest, that doesn't know how to use all the elements around them. And what I'm sensing, Virgo, is that whoever this is that doesn't know how to manifest or use all the elements around them, they have a tendency to like get this attitude and come off very nonchalant. Oh shit. Like the moment they can't feed off of your energy or somehow have you there or use you some type of way. I'm sensing that somebody gets mad that they can't get you to just hold their hand. And since they can't get you to hold their hand, they're looking at you some type of way because it's like, well, if you would have been there, I would have been able to get it done. If you would have been there, I would have been able to do this. And the universe is looking like they wasn't there and you wasn't able to get it done. So if they would have been there, I highly doubt the results would have been, any different. So for some of you Virgos, I don't know who this is that I don't know if they don't want to admit to you that they can't handle certain things by themselves. Somebody needs to admit to somebody like, hey, look, essentially if it's a new experience, excuse me, or you learning something new, there's an air sign or fire sign. Someone needs to admit to somebody like, hey, look, I'm either nervous or I want you to be there because I might not understand something. So somebody needs to stop coming off like they so brave and so tough and admit that, hey, look, I really don't know what I'm doing here. It would be nice if you could just come along and help me out just in case I don't understand something. But whoever this is, they come off like, you wasn't there, so I had to do it by myself. And if I ain't get it done, oh well. Like it's a bad attitude. And everybody looking like, so you gonna get mad, play the victim because you was too unsure whatever you was doing, didn't think to ask somebody or someone what did you mean or what do what is required. And then they bring that attitude home to you or to an environment, and everybody is looking like, you have to do stuff by yourself. You're an adult. Nobody doesn't have to hold your hand. Nobody's not obligated to support you. No one's not obligated to be there for you. You know what I mean? Like Virgo, I'm going to use this as an example. Like, I'm glad I don't have that attitude. I went and got my first mammogram and I went by myself and I was proud to go by myself. Like, I was like, hold my hand. Like, you might as well climb in my fucking skin and wear it. Like, what the fuck we doing? Time to go. King of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. So for some of y'all, this could be you or somebody around you. But whoever is taking action, holding somebody's hand, they feel like they got some say-so on something. So you might have to tell somebody, look, since you taking all that action and you holding their hand and you're babying them and you're enabling this victim behavior, you stay there with them then. Because with some of you Virgos, somebody has a very nasty attitude when you don't hold their hand through something. And it discredits and take away everything you was there for and everything that you did. So here, I'm going to give y'all an example. Let's say you couldn't go with somebody to do something, but you sent them money. It's like, hey, I can't be there, but I'm going to send you a few dollars. So that way you could be as comfortable as possible. You understand what I'm saying? Whoever this is that, doesn't take into consideration, like you might have a job, you work, you're busy, you have other things to do in order to, whatever this is, even if this is a friendship, everybody looking at somebody like, somebody not gonna always be there with you to hold your hand. Like, what you think this is? You know what I'm saying? So the King of Wands here, you're being guided to know whoever this is that is using you not being there as a way to let somebody else in. I call it emotional cheating. So if this is a relationship, oh shit, and somebody is absent, they're never there, they never, like, I don't know who this is that wants you to kind of just, run to their every beck and call. And you might be looking like, you don't do that for me. I go through shit at work. I go through shit when I travel from work, go to work, leave work. And so the King of Wands, some of y'all need to know somebody is looking at someone that gave them access to come on in and do this shit. Because for some of you Virgos, you looking like, how the fuck you going with someone, him or her? Or you, whatever the fuck you doing. And how come I'm just now finding out about this shit? So for some of you Virgos, whatever you finding out, or whatever's going on here in a situation, somebody gave access and used you not being there as a way to, let somebody else in. I call it emotional cheating, meaning like, you couldn't handle whatever emotional shit you was going through with your partner, so you gave somebody else an olive branch, an invite to come on in and fill in whatever the fuck your partner wasn't doing, instead of you, toughen up, chin up, chest out, and just you and your partner going through the waves. So some of you Virgos, y'all got somebody that they play the victim, they act like somebody's supposed to always hold their hand through something. Everybody looking like that ain't how that shit go. You know what I mean? And usually whoever this is that's doing this, they're going to be doing this when they're old. And I wouldn't want to be around somebody like that. I'm going to be old one day. You think I'm going to be able to cry and say, well, I'm old and I don't have nobody there to help? No, the universe, the world going to be like, we don't give a fuck you old. Either you get in there or you're not. Yeah. Damn. So for some of you Virgos, the King of Wands is a card of like, whoever this is that, somebody keeps bringing up like, oh, so-and-so came and helped me. And so they're like, good. Because instead of you, like for some of you Virgos, somebody is impatient. They couldn't even wait for you to get there. They let somebody else come along and help them. And whoever's helping them is looking at it as a way like, now they got access. The Empress card here, Major Arcana in reverse. So some of y'all are being guided like, whoever this is, be thankful you're not pregnant by somebody, because if you a woman and this is a man, this man act like a fucking princess. He act like a bitch. Okay, and if you dealing with a man that acts more feminine than you, or comes off with an attitude and acts funny style, you being guided to know like, whoever this is that didn't appreciate you from the beginning and you overlooked that, be thankful you didn't have no kids with them. Because for some of you Virgos, somebody over here is not worth having kids with, because look at how they treating you, or treating themselves, or treating other people. But some of you need to look at how somebody treated their exes. And I would say if somebody used to beat, con, manipulate, and trick their own ex-boyfriends and girlfriends, you need to leave them the fuck alone. Juanita. Ace of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. So for some of you out here, you're not emotionally, somebody is very emotionally detached, because whoever this is that got this, like, you ever seen somebody double talk women that they say, I don't give a fuck, I don't need you, and then when they actually have to go through the shit by themselves, they over here like, that's fucked up. You you should have been there for me. And the universe look like you've got all that hot shit you were saying. You were saying you ain't need nobody, fuck them, and you got this, and you can do this by yourself, and and for some of you Virgos, I don't know who this is that like when you get emotional, when you're going through something, they don't give a fuck. The attitude is like, they'll ask you, do you want something from the store? Treat your ass like, you a pet or some shit. When they going through something, no, they want the works. They want attention. They want you to baby them. They want you to just sit there by their side and listen to every motherfucking thing. And everybody be looking like, you don't give back that same energy. You don't listen to nobody. You don't offer no support. You can't even be on time to go with somebody and show motherfucking support. So how the fuck you expecting all of this? Because for some of you Virgos, wow, y'all got somebody that, it's a reason why they need to be by themselves. Like, they need to understand that, the more shit you do by yourself, you get a little stronger. You understand what I'm saying? I don't know who this is. Oh, shit. That, they can't, Virgo, whoever this is that can't manifest, they looking at you as if it's your fault. You was supposed to come and save them. You supposed to put a cape on your back, drop everything you doing, and come on in and save the day. And everybody looking like, you don't do that for Virgo. Like, I don't know who this water sign, fire sign, or air sign is. Please don't have no kids with them. Like, look at somebody's personality, because I would look at that, and I know I'm that kind of person. I'd be thankful I don't have no kids with, whoever I was with. It's like, thank God, because I wouldn't want to bring that into the world. That is some fucked up, dysfunctional, victimizing personality traits you got going on. I don't give a fuck how you learned it or who taught you that shit. Over here, wanting everybody. That's like, you ever had somebody that they call and they tell you everything that they going through, and the moment you try to speak on what you're going through, they say, bye, I'll call you back, I'm tired. That right there will make a motherfucker say, don't even worry about it. Whatever I'm going through, you will never fucking know. Damn. So for some of you out here, whoever this is that, especially if you're a woman dealing with a man and this man acting like he always got his damn period, or he act real bitchy, like he's too petty. The universe is letting you know, I like the King of Wands. The King of Wands is like, go get a man. Go get a real man that's in touch with his masculine and feminine side. Someone that got experience with women, or got sisters, cousins, like someone that know how to really do what the fuck is right and live by it. Oh, shit. Because for some of you out here, if you're dating somebody that, they constantly complaining, and then they want you to come with them everywhere like you some fucking pet. And everybody looked at somebody and said, what the fuck you think this is? What, like, why do you think it's okay for everybody to just stop what they're doing? Because for some of you Virgos, what somebody wants, they don't give back. And that's why they don't deserve the support. And everybody looking at somebody like, you always want somebody to support you and understand you and go out of their way for you, and you don't give half back that motherfucking energy. That's fucking grimy. So you don't deserve no fucking support. Nine of Cups, a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. So whoever this water sign is that's always unsatisfied, always complaining, always bitching, always like just I don't know who this is that think like you're a pet, Virgo. Somebody wants you to just, hey, stop what you're doing, come with me. Like, hey, just go get my leash and collar off the door, and I'm just gonna go with you somewhere. It ain't funny, Virgo, but for some of you out here, that's how somebody treats a relationship, a family bond, or even a friendship. You be looking at somebody like, when I need you to come with me somewhere or to be on time so we can go somewhere, you ain't on time. There's always excuses. You ain't never got a fucking Omni card. Like, get the fuck out of here. Oh, man. The Tower card in reverse, Major Arcana. So for some of you, Virgo, somebody definitely, I don't know who this is that got that attitude up. There ain't going to be no unexpected Tower moments because you going to tolerate my bullshit. And for some of you, Virgos, if you're enabling this shit, that's why they can't manifest, because you might need to set somebody free so they have to do some shit on their own so they can learn what the world is without you. Because too many motherfuckers is helping this motherfucker. I don't know who this is, but everybody looking like, why is it you went by yourself and the people that are there to fucking help you, you still come back just incomplete? That doesn't make sense. So for some of you out here, yeah, we got the Hangman here. So some of y'all need to go hang out. Some of y'all need to sacrifice somebody and stop letting somebody use you not being there as a crutch or a way to kind of mishandle you, mistreat you, and not give you any satisfaction, because that's fucked up. That's like me saying, fuck somebody got a job, or fuck somebody what they need to do or where they need to go or what they trying to get done. They should just come with me. I got a harness and a fucking collar, and they should just come with me and support me. It's about, that's what some of y'all are dealing with. Could be a man or a woman. They're a bitch. And they act bitchy. Queen of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. So the Queen of Cups is a card of like, when you ain't there for somebody, Virgo, they start getting real emotionally out of control. They just start hollering and screaming and, saying how you ain't never there and what the fuck are we together for? Why we friends? Or how the fuck you call yourself family? And and everybody be looking like, so what about me? What about when you're never there? And how about I never call you out on you not being there? I just fucking handle it. Oh my God. So the Queen of Cups in reverse is like, Virgo, whoever this is that's about to start hollering and screaming and talking about they did this by themselves, that by themselves. The universe is looking like, so since you want to use, you did everything by yourself. And whoever this is they talking to, Virgo, they got a puppet now, so they got a little pet coming on in that's like willing to take your place. So whoever this is, you need to let they ass go, because there ain't no appreciation. And for some of you Virgos, you might have told somebody, and I would say, Virgo, whoever said this to somebody, they're a dickhead. So if this ain't you going through this is somebody around you. Somebody said to somebody, well, since they was there for you that time, let them be there for you the next time. So for some of you, whoever this is that has like, this a very clingy, needy type of personality trait, which, some people are just like that. That's giving somebody ammunition to say, hey, you know what? I won't call you. I won't reach out to you. I'm going to reach out to this motherfucker that was actually there, that actually comforted me, and actually motherfucking made sure I was okay. Take it off. Five of Swords in Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Because for some of you Virgos, you need to know somebody has been defeated. Somebody is telling somebody, all of that, you pointing out somebody being overly emotional and overly just too extreme. You gave them a position to do that, because the words you're saying to them, or how you inviting, or how somebody else now could come in and take your spot, says a lot. You understand what I'm saying? So whoever this is, Virgo, this is not you, somebody around you. It's the reason why somebody is doing funny shit to somebody because they tired of being talked to like they're a fucking nobody. The death card here, major arcana. So for some of you out here, somebody told somebody, when I die, trust and believe. If I could run over your ass, well, whatever fucking vehicles they got, I'm gonna do. Because for some of you Virgos, you're getting ready to go through a transformation, and the transformation is you realizing and understanding that you can't keep letting somebody use excuses not to be there for you, and then other people are stepping in doing what the fuck somebody else supposed to be doing. Who is